Matt, are you ready for crime?
I'm ready for crime. I'm ready for some Yakuza.
There we go. Yakuza 6, the Song of Life. But don't get me wrong. This isn't actually the whole thing. This is the demo that they put out.
Tours.
Yeah. That's a thing for every Yakuza game. And hey, everybody, we're here on the Dojo, and I'm Jeff.
I'm Matt, and I have never played a Yakuza game.
Really?
I think I like them, though, because like based on everything you've described about them,
yeah,
they sound like they're right up my alley.
I would think so. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure whether this is like. I was gonna say I wasn't sure whether this is a work of fiction, but apparently it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought Kiryu was a real guy that I would find.
Kiryu, the third Mechagodzilla?
No, the founder of the Sunflower.
I'm less interested. No. It's a model Yakuza.
Yeah, you didn't know that the crime lords of Japan. There's mostly Mechagodzillas.
I mean, yeah, there's just all different. Oh my god,
some Ultramen, but mostly Mechagodzillas.
Oh my god, I have to make this comic. No, that's pretty much Kaiju Max. Whoop.
Okay, so I don't know if this is actually the beginning of like what the game is going to be when it fully comes out, but are we back at fucking that club that I've been at for the entirety of the whole Yakuza series? I forget what it's called.
So it is entirely. So frequently, whenever I stay in Japan, yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of talking here.
I mean, that's the thing is like you can just go open a bar in Japan and you could just be set.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's more to it than that.
This bar is has been part of the Yakuza series the entire time. Like this is where Kiryu and or wait, is this the same place?
What the fuck?
Hey man.
Why did you just...
Why? Are you wearing a sweater for pants?
I thought I told you I don't want to see your ass here again. Why'd you come
McFly, hello! Your shoes untied, McFly. Why are you so gullible?
Oh, you stained my jacket.
Have your car towed all the way here and all you got from me is light beer? What a fucking asshole, Biff. Oh. Man, I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but there have been 5 games. Kiryu Kazama runs this fucking town.
He's just like...
He's the Dragon of Dojima. Like,
that's awesome that you actually... Oh, shit.
Yeah. And maybe this isn't the same bar. Maybe I'm just getting confused. Maybe I'm just a racist.
Yeah, maybe.
They all look the same. No.
Oh. I like that he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He's. Yeah, it's funny because I think that this is a similar. I don't know if they're using the same engine for Yakuza Kiwami 0 and this, but like, man, all the shadows and lighting in here just looks like so much better than Yakuza 0.
It looks pretty good. Like it's got that that slice of life Japanese quality to it. Oh,
no,
Hiroshima.
This is a different place. This is a different place entirely.
Really?
I think.
Fighting.
I think. Dude, you don't want to fuck with Kiryu, man.
He'll hit you with a bike. I know that.
Yeah, well, he will hit you with a bike.
Yeah,
he'll hit you with whatever. You get into beast mode. Oof.
Oh shit! So like, yeah, whenever I go to, well, you made a fool of your. Oh, look at his fucking. Look at his watch.
Look, you know what? Like, okay, a lot of what we're seeing here is very kind of anime Japanese like movie kind of tropey stuff, right? This kind of waffling between ultra violence and then just like in front of the woman I love.
And weird goofiness.
Yeah. But it works so well for me in this because Yakuza's a noir series, and so you want all of your feelings in noir to be like over the top. And,
right. Oh shit! This guy's a fucking
hair, man.
Badass. I love it. So whenever we go to Ikebukuro in Japan, that place is swimming with Yakuza.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like, oh! It's not like...
That's why you don't fuck with Kiryu, man.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
All right. Okay, so here we go. Keep your guard up. So, yep. How many times do I have to do it? Dodge some attacks? Oh, nope. I get locked onto him or something? It's a little chunkier.
A little squirrely.
I'm used to the Yakuza being 60 frames per second, and I feel like this is not. This is a little bit more like 30 frames per second.
Rush combo.
Oh, and this is health bar down at the bottom. Oh, finishing blow. Okay, so we go punch and then finishing blow. Body blow.
Body blow. Body blow.
And 2 double finisher. Woo! Woo!
Oh. You know, curb stomp his ass.
1 and 2.
Damn.
Oh, heat actions. Yeah. Shit. Hold on. We get the heat action. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was just turning on heat. No. Okay, get out of heat. Where's there?
I like the cool dragon symbol at the top.
Well, that's one of extreme heat mode. Heat orbs are used to enter a special mode called extreme heat mode. R2 to burst with flames and awaken the dragon of Dojima. In this form, your heat will drain quickly. Attacks cause heat. However, there are weapons and special attacks you can only use in this mode. Pain won't even phase you, so it's perfect for one-on-one fights.
It's cocaine mode.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
and then you just go. Oh man, look at those particles!
Whoa! Oh!
See, I think this series is incredible, and I just don't think it gets enough credit. Here we go.
Oh, damn, son!
Grab him off the ground, or step on top of him.
Ooh! Dragon of Dojima.
Nope, get off me, buddy. Well, see, I've actually been playing a lot of Yakuza recently because I played Kiwami last year, and then I've been trying. Yakuza 0 was on my list of like, oh, I got to finish this before I can do Game of the Year, which, sorry everybody, I got distracted by some other stuff.
It happens. Ooh.
Let's see, can I
defeat your foes?
Let's try a little combos.
Yoshi Nagumo.
Oh, there we go.
That was cool. Yes, yeah.
So usually, if this is anything like the previous Yakuzas, Kiryu will have a few different modes of fighting. And then if it's anything like a lot of the other Yakuzas, outside of, I believe, 1, there will be a couple of other different characters that you play outside of him as well.
Nice.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh!
So there you go.
Very nice.
Grab him. Oh, I was going to throw him on something. Okay. Oh. So, yeah, that's what happens when you fuck with Kiryu. Woo! Hey, you know what? I don't know if this is the actual beginning to Yakuza 6, but if it is, this is the fastest I've ever been in combat.
Wow.
Or no, wait, that's not true. There's always one initial combat, and then
just warming up.
There's a lot of talking.
He's a badass. I like him.
It's basically Japanese Grand Theft Auto, right?
Sure.
But it's interesting because it's more like, I feel like it's more like Hitman in that you can go into like a lot more buildings and it's a smaller, more compacted area.
Sure. They just beat the shit out of you, but bye, I guess.
That's right. See ya.
Does this take place in the 80s?
No, that's Yakuza 0.
Okay.
Then they go chronologically from there. So I think this one takes place in modern day. Because in Yakuza 1, Kiryu adopts a little girl, and she's like a teenager in this game.
Mm-hmm. So. Okay, interesting. Whoa.
What is that? Some baking soda? Wow, that's really good looking.
What is...
I don't know. What are you doing?
What?
What are you pouring that into?
What? Yeah, I'm really confused. What is he making?
I have no idea.
His shirt. Well,
it's formula. You don't have a baby in that bag. Oh, there we go. Oh, this will be like in the first one. Or no, because there's a baby in here as well. So yeah, this isn't a flashback. Now I think that ties into Yakuza 5. Actually.
Now Japanese babies are super cute. White babies not so much.
What? What?
What?
Yeah, I think that
should be blowing that, sweetheart.
That's the 4 years prior. Yeah, I think that's the girl from the first game, or that was a little girl in the first game.
Okay.
Like a little 7-year-old or whatever, that he like rescued and took care of.
Oh shit. Okay. I gotta catch up on these games.
I mean, they're all. I feel like none of them have been like, oh, that one's just like boo.
Yeah.
Like they're not. Yeah, I think this is Yakuza 5. There's actually a little recap video you can watch online. What is that?
No, that's the murmur.
Wait, Nishiki? I didn't think Nishiki was still alive. I mean, Goro Majima, obviously, but and then that's Yakuza 4.
Oh yeah, you got to know what's going on.
You don't actually have to know what's going on, but I feel like it's like if you do, then you get a greater.
Sure, you get more of an emotional impact.
Yeah. You can use Yakuza Kiwami though cheap.
Okay, I'll have to check. All I know is that I saw an extra credits episode where they talked about how there's a part where you have to help a dominatrix get her confidence.
Yep.
I love that so much.
That's in Yakuza 0.
Wow, it's a lot of the same 3 guys. Yakuza 0, okay. Maybe don't
there is like
out him to everyone.
So no, I think this is the end of Yakuza 5, where she basically has to decide whether she's going to denounce like her ties to this Yakuza in order to be a pop star, or whether she's going to stay with him. And
right.
I'm pretty sure that this is what happens at the end of Yakuza 5.
Okay.
I don't know because it came out like 3 years ago on the PS3 when the PS3 was ending, and I was just like, like I still want to play it, but. Also, I think that it was. I don't know if it was actually released as a disc game. I think it might have been a download-only PS3 in the US game. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm glad to see that they're doing the remakes. That Kiwami 2 is coming out this year.
Okay.
Because the remake of Yakuza 1, when I was playing it, I was actually doing a side-by-side of like the PS2 cutscene and the cutscene in Yakuza Kiwami, and they're the same camera moves, the same dialogue. They've just been redone to look more like this. So.
Okay, interesting.
And then the combat system was way better.
I mean, she always looks like she is on the. Well, I guess that's the point, is that she looks like she's on the verge of crying all the time. But
her adopted father is bleeding to death in the snowy street. Matt, you are both simultaneously the most sappy and most like cynical person that I know.
No, I trust me, dude.
Oh no, Godzilla's dying. I can't stop crying.
He fell into a volcano. It wasn't
her
his
adopted
fault.
father is bleeding out on the street. Whatever, man.
Eat my ass.
Suck it up and be an idol already. Fuck off.
Suck it up and go into idol culture, which is one of the worst fucking things in the world.
Yeah.
No, trust me. Trust me. If I knew these characters, I'm sure I would just be a fucking mess right now.
I also like the fact that they don't generally even try to dub them.
Yeah, this wouldn't work in English. This is so.
Do you not have any other clothes?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Are you a Sailor Moon? Are you a Sailor Moon?
Is she a Sailor Moon?
Are you a Sailor Moon?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But no, yeah, man, the faces look great in this.
I didn't think Nishiki was still alive. Or wait, maybe that's not Nishiki. No, it's not Nishiki. It's the guy that's like the loan shark from 4? Yeah, that's not Nishiki.
Sure.
Okay. He just has the same kind of jacket. So thank you for telling me earlier, people in the comment section. But
yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna have to go back and finish Yakuza 0 because I really want to play some fucking Yakuza now.
I'd like to play it.
You should start with Kiwami.
Okay, start with Kiwami.
Yeah.
All right.
God, still with the Omi Alliance? Fuck.
Man.
Think they're the Chinese mafia?
Oh, I'm sure.
You gotta get out of town so that Kiryu can be like, I need to find my daughter.
I'm really it's really interesting to hear like what the Yakuza actually does in Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the shit that goes on or not.
They hit people with bikes a lot.
Well,
a lot of bike hitting.
I'm sure there's a lot of bike hitting.
I'm gonna call up a couple hard pipe hitting motherfuckers.
Yeah, I had a yeah, shit, man. That's how you get things done in Japan. No, apparently the Yakuza like managed to organize a quicker relief effort for the earthquake and the tidal wave and all that.
Interesting.
Before the government did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The thing that really struck me. Oh my God, that one kid looks like he's been photoshopped into that picture. The thing that was interesting to me was that like there's so much, and I don't know if this is anything like it is in real life, but like there's a lot of beating people up,
right?
And there's even like you're gonna leave the Yakuza, you're gonna cut off your pinky or whatever.
Sure.
But like people getting killed is a really big deal. So like somebody actually dying is a big fucking deal.
No, that does make sense.
It's Goro Majima. He's a crazy guy.
Take your word for it. Yeah.
That guy is awesome.
All right, cool. I like his outfit.
In Kiwami, when you come back from prison.
Yeah.
Yep. When you come back from prison. Wait, he's patriarch of the Majima family now?
Apparently. I like his snakeskin jacket.
And that guy, he was like your buddy that had to disavow you, I think, in the first one. Is that maybe the same guy? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Sajima, yeah. It's funny because I recognize, like, I know about half of the most important things that happen in Yakuza, but I'm not up to date with, like, 5. And so given the fact that they released a prequel to the entire franchise and a remake of the first one, but not like a PS4 release of 5 that I could play before playing 6, and that this happens right after 5, I'm just like, God damn it! I don't have all the time in the world. Hey, it's that guy! Majima is he's a crazy guy.
All right, I like that.
In the first one, when you come back from prison, he just comes up to you and he's like, "You got soft in prison. Let's fight." And then it's like you have to just fight him a bunch, and like he just keeps stalking you all over town to fight him. At one point, he even sets up a weird zombie invasion, but it's all fake.
Oh, I heard about that.
There's one part where he dresses up like a lady and you have to do the romance minigame with him.
Yeah.
What? That guy in the back is mad. Look at him.
Yeah.
Wait, Kiryu's passed out. Are you arresting him? He's real passed out right now. He couldn't have destroyed any property. He was just bleeding to death in the street.
I mean, he hit someone with a bike.
Yeah, but he doesn't ever kill people with a bike.
So, right. So, I mean, well, that does make sense because the whole thing about the Yakuza, and I'm speaking largely, what do you, the patriarch? Yeah. Just in case you don't know, dumb fuck.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing is apparently the whole thing with the Yakuza is that it is very like, they're not as violent as people like to mythologize that they are.
Yeah.
And I mean, basically, if you're going to run a business in Japan, as I understand it, you need some kind of connection.
Yeah. Date.
All right.
You help him out with his daughter in the first game.
Oh, okay. Performance.
What's that really go? Okay.
This is dense.
Yep.
Who would riot? The Japanese?
I don't know.
Although, to be fair, they definitely... I think their definition of riot is a really loud protest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing a little better here. In Zero, I felt like the automated kind of talking expression stuff was a little bit more, a little rougher.
Yeah.
Their mouths still move very it's like very robotically though.
It matches pretty well here though.
It's pretty. It's good. It's way better than it is in Zero. But
you know what? Looking at this and looking at the way this game looks and how it's. Like, the faces look really good, and the clothes look pretty good. Everything else is kind of basic and simple. It really is making you retroactively upset about how cheap City Shrouded in Shadow looked. Yeah, like, is it could really, you guys gonna put a little more work into it?
Hey, you know what? I'm
fucking $60 game.
I'm done having any opinion about that game because apparently I'm an asshole. So.
You are, but not in relation to that.
Yeah.
No, I
want to go to Taco Bell.
God, that would have been awesome if she said that.
They have Taco Bell Japan?
They just got them recently.
They have all kinds of crazy stuff like they have at McDonald's, like weird.
like
Taco Bell menu items.
you know, I don't know about that, but what I did hear is that when they first opened the Taco Bell, the lines were 45 minutes long.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Because hold on,
Pretty good.
Taco Bell Japan. Oh my God,
This is interesting. Okay, so salaryman. Yep.
oh yeah, salaryman.
When used to
Yeah.
describe a man who has lost sight of his individuality or been broken by work-related stress.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
Is this
shit.
VR? Are we in VR now?
Yeah. Whoa.
Actually, you know what? The download for this said that it had like VR support,
Okay.
but I don't know what that
interesting.
means. Oh, or shit, are you
Whoa.
dead? Are you? Is he in the fucking like afterlife or something?
Whoa.
There's all the people
We're
you
in the disco afterlife.
killed over the years. Oh wait, is this Snake Eater? I didn't want to go through the river of
Yeah.
Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well,
I know-
you're
yep,
gonna do it.
Yep. Okay.
Wow. So, oh my God, look at their mascot. Look at him.
It's a giant taco.
He's just got glasses on and a little hat
Hey, Majima, do you want to fight? I know we're in the afterlife, but like,
or whatever.
hey,
What?
the Mad Dog of Shimano. So, you know, it's weird. I need to finish Yakuza 0 because Majima is a fucking wacko.
Okay.
He's a like crazy person.
I like that.
Is that those are the orphans? Is this guy? Wait, let me just make sure. He's the loan shark, right? Akiyama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Loan company.
Sky Finance. Yep.
Finance.
That was from 4, maybe 3. I don't think I played.
Framed for embezzlement.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not seeing any super crazy items on the menu, but I am seeing the Choco-dia, which is a chocolate quesadilla.
And then wait, who's this? Oh.
My Yakuza
Okay.
patriarch. Okay.
The Taiga went dispossessed from the world. I forced him back in Ash. He's the 6th chairman of the Tojo clan. If anyone can unify the 25,000 members of the Tojo clan, it's Daigo Jojima. Just believe it though. Okay, so this is kind of weird. It's basically like we're in heaven to get exposition on, because like I can tell y'all, these are the orphans from the Sunshine Orphanage where Kiryu was raised. This is Date, the police inspector that he's known for years, kind of gives him a break.
Jesus, man.
And this is
your girl,
Miu or whatever, who's the girl from the very first game.
Oh, is she not the idol?
She is the idol.
Okay.
She is the idol. In the first game, though, like I said, she's like an 8-year-old looking for her mom, and Kiryu is also looking for her mom, and so they kind of end up like kind of teaming up a little bit. Not like they're out on the streets, right?
Right.
She's throwing bikes at people or anything.
That would be
but-
awesome. Yeah, come on, daughter. I'm gonna teach you how to throw bikes.
Fucking hashtag Yakuza life.
Woo!
No, I'm still asleep.
It's a very formal way to refer to somebody. Yeah, apparently Taco Bell returned to Japan in 2015 for the first time since the 1980s.
Yeah.
Because the then owner had shut down all their locations because they weren't making enough money.
Okay.
But apparently hundreds of people were lined up. Oh, he's in a wheelchair.
Okay. Let's, okay.
I heard you were bleeding.
Yeah, let's get some fresh air.
Heard you fought a guy and you were bleeding.
I hate fresh air.
Fresh air is for...
6th Gen, inducted in 2006. Did you know that there's actually a Yakuza 4 spin-off game that is just zombies?
Yeah, you mentioned the zombie thing earlier. Is that the thing that you talked about was like staged?
No. That's actually
it was like
Yakuza
real zombies.
Kiwami. This was like a separate game where they used like all of the assets from Yakuza 4, but then they wrote a different story about like all of the characters that were in the Yakuza series, except there was a zombie outbreak in wherever the place is, not Harajuku, but the place.
Yeah. Zombie.
There was like way more guns.
Okay, zombie media outside of America is always infinitely more interesting.
Yeah,
because they just go crazy with it.
Like Train to Busan.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No, but I've heard really good things.
It's pretty goddamn good.
Train to Busan. What was it? Juan of the Dead was fucking incredible. Oh man, there's a couple other really good ones. There was like Bio Zombie was like a Korean one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets pretty high marks.
To make him to wait for you that whole time. See that expression? It's just like 90% of the people
always angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a
okay.
Man, he has got some hella neck muscles. I mean, you get cut cheese on that.
Oh Jesus, Kiryu, you've been so good to the entire world, and then it's just like, oh no, I've got to prove myself. Oh, 6 months later.
Okay,
that's
so
a
he
really
got
interesting font that they're using there. So he went to jail again.
Okay.
Jeez.
Now what is she doing?
Now, when does all this tie into the baby in the beginning?
Yeah, I'm wondering. Oh,
They shaved his head again.
Awesome
like,
hair.
This is like the beginning of Yakuza. Like Yakuza 1 kind of starts very similarly.
I wonder how shitty or not shitty Japanese jail is.
Probably way less shitty because they're probably not for profit like our.
Oh, that's
jails.
right, because we live in a nightmare universe.
Yes.
Isn't that the most fucked up thing you've ever heard? Is a for-profit prison?
Yes.
I mean that only in America, and maybe like fucking I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not going down that road.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. So that's the interesting thing is apparently in this one there's going to be it's not kombucha, that's a drink. Like the fucking Kamurocho, the district that they always have in this game. But then also they're doing Okinawa, and I've always been interested to know whether because Kamurocho, like you can look at side-by-side stuff where the game looks exactly like the actual district it's based on.
Right. Well, no, I mean they do that. They do a really good job of that because it's so interesting how big Tokyo is and yet how kind of small it is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, and it's kind of easy to recreate stuff because everything has a particular look to it, and that look has not changed in like since the 80s.
Right.
I think I remember Sarah mentioning something like that on an episode of the show way back when she was like, Japan's kind of stuck in the 80s.
Yeah.
Everything kind of looks like the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they found what worked and they stuck with it.
Yeah, there's we don't have enough time to go off on the tangent, but there's an interesting one. There's a show that I used to watch one time that talked about the difference in the you kind of got to base this in the religious differences, and that there's Western religions that have a lot more kind of like striving for forward progress as opposed to Eastern religions or Asian Pacific religions.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That are more about kind of finding a peace and then living inside of it.
Finding this.
So there isn't always this kind of constant need to be like, we got to move forward. We got to tear it all down. We got to reinvent it. We got to make all this the new thing. We got to make all this.
Right. We have to rewrite the Bible. We have to have another Council of Trent. Yada yada yada.
But that like seeps into the culture.
Right.
And so you have more of a kind of desire for the new rather than it's kind of like what's that thing that they do in Japan where if you break something and then you put it back together with gold.
Oh, you have to use gold, yeah, because it keeps its I get what I know what you're talking about.
But it's like you break a bowl and then but it's an important bowl, and so you basically solder it back together though with gold, and in that way the imperfection, the cracks become part of the beauty of the object, reminding you of how the world is everything is destroyed over time, etc., etc. There's all kinds of cultural connotations that I just I will never know because I don't know, because you would have to grow up in that culture. So.
Right, exactly. I mean, I can sit here and I can yammer on about their culture, but I'm never gonna fully
Sunshine Orphanage.
Woo, that means something.
It's kind of fucked up, actually. But
okay. And this is
Kiryu
Okinawa.
and his brother Nishiki were raised in this orphanage, and so like every time that Kiryu gets done with a bunch of horrible adventures, he always ends up going back here, basically, to kind of like keep the place going.
Gotcha.
Stop looking at porno.
Stocks. Playing the market.
Oh, you're playing Stock Market Simulator 2015.
That's like an old NES game.
Lots of kids.
I don't know, man. Like, it feels like Okinawa would not be a shitty place to grow up.
Yeah.
Never been, though. I've always wanted to go.
Heard an awful lot, too, about just very, like, outside of Tokyo that, like, you know, you get outside of Tokyo and everything closes at like 9 p.m. and everybody's expected to fucking go to bed and like,
oh,
you
yeah.
know.
I mean, even in Tokyo, shit like shuts the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like after a certain point. Like we went to go see Shin Godzilla with a big group, and then afterwards, my buddy Yagi-san was like, let's go get some okonomiyaki and let's go talk and hang out because he doesn't get to see anybody and he wants to hang out. And then we went to like 3 or 4 places. They were all closed.
Yeah.
Because it was already like 9, 10 p.m. by then. So we found a basement that had no AC in the middle of July in Tokyo.
Is it hot in Tokyo?
Middle of July, island heat index was like 60% humidity. It was fucking ridiculous.
I mean, you're from Texas, though.
Yeah, but it's not a dry heat.
Okay.
Texas is a dry heat.
Okay.
The humidity in Japan.
But it's not like 100 degrees and then also humid.
Yeah, in Japan. Oh yeah.
I didn't think it was that.
It gets
close to
pretty
the equator.
It gets pretty goddamn hot.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not 100 degrees, but it's. Actually, the cicadas were so loud that it was actually giving me a headache.
Okay.
I was like, I have to go inside. Oh, jeez. Come on, guy. I like that he very much looks like he's a native. Because the native Okinawans are sort of... they're not like they're a different race, but they do kind of all look a little different.
Okay.
And because they were a sovereign kingdom for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the king of Okinawa... surrendered. Oh, that must be like some tabloid shit.
Oh, yeah. Is that because she's connected to the Yakuza, just waltzed back into Okinawa? Yeah, so they're now like...
so people are turning
throwing
on her.
shade. Yeah, Morning Glory's the Yakuza safe house.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Poor
Well, that's what he
thing.
was talking about. He was trying to go away to protect her and the orphanage from exactly this.
Right. So this poor thing. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is that... idol culture. I mean, this is kind of the same for a lot of this shit, but like, it's true across the world. But I know that idol culture is very unforgiving and can be very cruel.
Yeah.
And I mean, Yakuza stuff aside.
Yeah.
This
is a really good looking game, though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
It really makes me wish Shitty Shrouded in Shadow looked like this. Anyway.
Or you could just play Yakuza 6. I mean, there's, you could just play, this game that exists that you could purchase in
but
April.
it doesn't have Ultraman.
Yes, I know. But when you compare things in the world with Ultraman and things in the world without Ultraman, I'm not trying to be a jerk here, but most things do not have Ultraman. If you limit yourself to only things with Ultraman.
I don't know. That just all sounds like that's just buzzing in my ears. No, you're not. You're
the math
right.
doesn't check out on that one, Jeff.
No, I actually really the way you talk about these games and the way they look and the way they play and the way they're kind of these slice of life Japanese. Oh shit, that's not good.
Oh. It's Tojo Clan Yakuza. Oh yeah.
I really am interested in playing these based on what everything you've talked, because you speak so highly of them, and given that this is the kind of shit that is really fun. And it is funny though, because this is the kind of shit you see on like Japanese television at like 8 or 9 p.m. Like it's like this. These are the kind of like familial dramas and stuff.
Well, what's interesting is that it's just real big, and like I find it a little bit strange that people don't and I do recognize, because like one of the first times that we played one of these, what was it? I think it was maybe Yakuza Kiwami that I had, or Zero, where I had Brian Salisbury on, and he was just like, "When do we get to play?" And it's like, there is a very, very large upfront investment, but it is definitely one of those ones where when you get to the end, that investment pays off. Right. You spend a good, like in Yakuza Kiwami, you spend a good 12 to 18 hours with Kiryu, and he's wandering around, he's talking to people, he's having his little adventures.
Sure.
He's going through his whole thing, and then when you get to the very end, to this emotional climax, it really is more affecting because you've really gotten to know all these people, so the stakes are higher when they're in trouble. And
Sure.
So...
No, that's and that's something that's kind of the way I would explain, because we were talking about Okami.
Yeah.
And you weren't really feeling it.
Not really.
And that's kind of the way I would describe Okami. It's sort of as this thing that kind of you invest yourself in. It's it's an outdated game in a lot of respects, but you invest yourself in it, you invest yourself in the world, and it has a big payoff by the end.
Sure.
So
I didn't see though any bicycles to hit a
sadly there were no bicycles. You can pee on your enemies though.
Okay.
And I think
okay. Whoa.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Boy, this is some swelling music.
Yeah.
Oh, we're taking the slow boat.
Yep.
All right.
Slow boat to the plot of the game. See, now you will notice that we have had exactly one fight.
Jesus, 30. Oh, God damn, it's been like 30, 35 minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
One fight.
Wow.
So I'm not, I'm just letting this go.
I'm not bored, though.
No.
Like, boy, they look terrible, though. I'm really, I want to play some of the other games so I can get invested in this. So, Kiwami?
I think I might actually have Kiwami if you just want to borrow it.
I would love to borrow it.
Because I think it was like $40 new, and it's been on sale for like 20 a few times.
Stop yelling at me.
No, I don't want to. I don't know where she went. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Puppy!
It's a little...
Shiba. It's a little Shiba Inu.
Yep.
Shiba Inus are kind of dicks.
And he's in prison. And I'm in prison.
And
Morgan Freeman sits next to him.
Sometimes dead's better. No, wait, that's different.
That's that's not Morgan Freeman.
I don't know. It's just whenever you do that voice, it sounds like Morgan Freeman. That's just where my brain goes.
Nobody knew why Kiryu Kazami was in prison.
He waded through a river of shit just to get to his adopted daughter.
Came out the other side to play minigames.
He got a dominatrix confidence back.
Woo, look at all this.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
what the game looks like. Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Man, I gotta get you out of Tokyo sometime, dude.
You know what? It's been
grand old time.
8 years since I've had a vacation, so
might be time, brother.
Probably would like to do that at some point.
Might be time.
But,
Patreon. I'm sorry, something stuck in my throat.
That's not the problem, Matt.
Okay.
The problem is I have to leave.
Oh yeah. We would have to front load some shit for you.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jenna!
Oh shit! It's a zombie outbreak.
Oh, Ultraman, save us!
This guy's just fucking hanging out with those homeless dudes, drinking.
Hey, good for him, man.
I think there's been at least 2 different games where you find a bunch of homeless guys and they're all just like, I want whiskey. I want. Oh shit! So what are you playing? Is him now?
Beat Takeshi. I know that.
Really? No. Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's
people don't typically run that much from a fire, but
there's a really weird side quest in Yakuza 0 where essentially it's Michael Jackson.
What?
It's this Michael Jackson analog because it's in the 80s, and he wants to make a zombie video, but he wants the zombies to actually try to attack him, and then you have to beat him up.
Dude, Thriller is so popular in Japan. Man, that's some good particle effects.
Wow, yeah, it's really good looking. Really good looking.
This is wow, yeah. Oh boy,
I wonder if it's got PS4 Pro enhancements. I wonder if it would be this good looking on regular PS4.
Clearly save their money. Oh man, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good.
Uh-oh, who's this?
But it's Japan, so they should be able to put it out pretty quick.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh shit, it's that guy.
All right.
Is that the guy I'm thinking it is? No, he's got both of his pinkies.
Oh.
Well, no, okay, that guy. Oh shit, it's a secret cabal.
Ooh. Lasting prosperity, so let's burn everything down.
Well, like the Yakuza 0 is about that there's one piece of property left that everybody wants.
Okay, so
But there's also a lot of like land development stuff and like who built this tower and like blah 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 blah. Oh, there's like a lot of that stuff too. So this is very much in line. Yeah, that's a good hook too.
Like
the thing is that I know that it's been 40 minutes and we haven't made any real serious. We haven't played the game, but you have to admit that the progress we've seen in this storyline. We've got this girl who's wrestling with the fact that she's got the loyalty to her adopted father,
right?
Like with her loyalty to this orphanage and the children that she loves. We've got Kazuma, Kiryu in he's getting out of prison, obviously. And now he's going to be
There
like,
he
where
goes.
is she? And they're going to be like, oh, she ran away 3 years ago. And he's like, fuck, I got to go back. And now, like, the city's on fire. And, like, there's a new menace, you know, trying to take over.
So these children have not aged then. I guess maybe a little bit.
They're reverse aging.
Oh, well, that'll happen. You're really here? Just comes up and punches him in the dick. You are here!
I noticed because you're wearing the same shirt that you were wearing 3 years ago.
I like that they, with few exceptions, they do actually look like children.
Yeah. Well, and adolescents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww.
Taichi.
Hey.
Whoa. Oh, wow, okay, so they have gotten a little bit bigger. You're still here, too.
He's a real sweetheart.
Aww.
Oh no! He's gonna find out that she left 3 years ago. Oh! We haven't seen her. Oh, she lied to you because you're children and you're stupid. She no. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, she lied. Betrayal!
Ah! Throw a bike at her. You lied to the kids. That means one bike.
Yep. Instead of spankings, they just get bikes over their head.
All right, so
You know what that is? Stealing? It's 4 bikes. It's 4 bikes.
oh, you got in a fight with school? It's 2.5 bikes.
2 bikes. Yeah. 2 bikes and a traffic cone.
I'm thinking about what's his face from The Simpsons? Paddling the school canoe.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bike. Tucking out a turn. That's a bike.
Yep. If you really fuck up though, you get the sign.
Oh,
the sign
shit.
is kind of the worst.
Yeah, that's if you swear.
Yeah.
That's for swearing or
It's
for
when
calling
he throws the sign up, and then then you're like, whoa, and then it comes down and
or sneaking off to make out point.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a sign.
yep. Okay, can we get a little bit, just a teeny little bit?
Nope.
Just a little bit,
Bro, it's gonna be 45 minutes here.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah. I can
just-
tell you're so invested in this though, and I don't want you to have to skip it.
I can always do it
Alright.
again. I'm just gonna jump forward because I just want to see the. Oh,
Now fight the
okay.
kids!
Fight the children. Okay,
Wow.
so I'm just gonna try to push through this and access DLC. Change your clothes. Nice to meet you. Saving your games. Saving on the map. Okay. Let's see what happens. I need a plan to find her. How about you? Do you know where she is? Focus on your baseball. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
We got one more blue dot. Oh, it's this little dog.
Eat the dog.
Don't eat the dog.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
I know,
I was
you
like, you
just- you're
skip,
just burning
skip
through it,
dialogue. Just trying to figure. Is there? Oh, what was that button? Run button. Okay.
he just runs out into the sea,
What?
and he just
Oh,
like,
God damn it. Okay.
oh Jesus! All right.
This is a little strange, though. Do you know? Okay, Kamurocho, Akiyama. Yep. Oh, but we're gonna give a call to get on the boat. Go or the bus or the taxi cab.
Oh.
Damn it! Now I gotta go to the city. Yep. Yep.
They put a hell of a lot of voice acting in this.
Yeah, it's actually interesting because previously, I feel like what they would do is half of it would be voice acted, and then a lot of it would be. Do I just run out?
Yeah,
into the
go
ocean?
onto the sea,
Do I run to the ocean?
to the ocean.
Oh,
Oh, you
okay.
got 2 more. You
I
got a
guess I
couple
gotta
more
go
kids to talk to.
But they would have. Then they would do this thing where they would then switch to Can I not go through that door? I have to go through here. This camera is not made for this inside.
Yeah.
Voices.
Inside voices.
Yep. What's
Into the world?
They would do this thing where first it would go to just JRPG text boxes,
right?
And then they would also do this weird thing where it was like dialogue boxes over characters that didn't move at all, but the camera kind of panned around them, which was a little strange. I bet this guy, you're going to give him money later on, and then you're going to get to play the stock market.
Yeah.
So,
and then they're going to come for his thumbs.
Okay. Yep. I just want to see Kamurocho once before we leave.
All right.
So,
bye.
Heading out. Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna eat that dog. I don't know, just the idea of him just being like, I'm saving that dog for dinner. I don't know why. It's really
that's really horrifying, considering that there's a whole like mini game about where he eats stuff to get his power back. So, all right.
Oh boy.
So have you ever been here? It's like the red light district. It's not.
Well, there's a couple of those.
But it's got this sign. Like that sign is iconic.
I have
apparently.
not. No, Kamurocho. I have not been there.
Which is based on. It's not called Kamurocho.
It's based on Harajuku.
No, it's not Harajuku. It's
Ikebukuro.
I don't know.
Cause
oh shit, he's got the white suit on.
Oh,
he's got the white suit on.
It's about to get real, yo.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, with the red shirt.
We're in it. Oh, boy.
Excellent. But you know what? We have belabored this point for too long. I'm going to go see if I can get in one fight with one thug on one street.
I'm sorry. It's Kabukicho.
Yes.
This is where the Godzilla Hotel is.
Oh, okay.
It's super a red light district.
Yeah. So, hey, folks, if you watch this on YouTube, hit the like, subscribe button. Hiccups. Can we go into the sexy club?
Sexy time. Hey.
Can I go in here?
Hey.
No?
Hey.
Okay, apparently
Hit him
not.
with a cone.
Uh-oh. Wait, what? Kamurocho stays the same. There's always trouble. Oh, it's Date. Anyway, patreon.com/Rage Select is how you can give us some cash if you would like to help us out. Sorry that there wasn't more here. I mean, you know, I'm trying not to waste all of Matt's time today. But 47 minutes in, and we're still kind of getting going. But it seems like we're just about ready to get into the actual things, which I'm not going to bother with. But, you know, if you want to buy anything off of Amazon, like maybe Yakuza 6, do it through our Amazon links. Anything that you buy through Amazon by starting at our links, we get a little piece of the profit. If you would like to help us out even more, I already went over Patreon.
Sure.
Matt, tell people where they can find you on the internet.
I mean, for the most part, if you just Google Matt friggin' Godzilla, you'll find my stuff. Kaiju Samurai, Mattzilla85, Spankzilla85. Check me out on oneofus.net. I'm also on a show there called Giganticast, where we talk about, you know me. So you know what we talk about.
Is it giant monsters?
Yeah, it's one aspect of it.
So
we're having an episode about Monster Hunter here pretty soon.
Oh,
so
there you go.
that'll be fun.
Did you beat Monster Hunter?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, wait, are you reviewing it or what's going on?
Well, we're just talking about the franchise in general. Kind of giving some impressions on the game itself. And I'm doing it with my friend Rebecca, who's got a couple of channels and stuff. So we're gonna your controller's beeping.
Yeah, it's doing the cell phone thing.
Sure. But yeah, no, I haven't beaten it yet, but we're just going to talk about Monster Hunter in general and just kind of our impression of the franchise. And, you know, it'll be nice. It'll be fun.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Serena, that's what it is. Oh, it's new Serena now. Anyway, this is Yakuza 6, and you can bet your sweet bippy that we're going to have more of this when it actually comes out in April, because this is fucking awesome. You can download this for free. We'll see you tomorrow with another brand new video. Thanks, everybody, for watching.